To get to your workspace, hover over your username and then click on My Workspaces. From here, hover over Collaborate and then click on Wiki. Click Add New Page in the blue navigation bar. Start by naming the page. It has to be one word. Next, add content. Click the plus sign to expand all the options that the content editor offered. The best ways to use a wiki is like an internal website, so I'm going to use this as my index page. I'll highlight this and change it to heading 1, and then center it. I'll add a line break here. Though I haven't made my other wiki pages yet, I'm going to go ahead and turn these into wiki links. Highlight it and then click the W. I'm going to have this go to the Documents page. It's going to go to Graphics. This will go to Reports. Now that I'm done, I click Save Changes. Though the page is finished, it's not yet my index. To do that, click on Configure Index. I can choose to have a list of pages as my wiki index if I prefer that, but I'd actually like mine to be the page I just created. So now when I click Index, it goes to the page that I created. Now I'm going to go to my Documents page, which I haven't actually created yet. So when I click this link, it'll allow me to create the page. Expand the options. Now I'll highlight this and change it to heading 1, then center it. Now I'll add a line break. I'll highlight these and add bullet points. When I've uploaded my document files, I'll change these to links. Now that I'm finished, I click on Save Changes. Now I'm going to upload some files and link to them from my wiki. To do this, hover over Workspace menu and then click on Files. Click on Choose File, and I'll select the first document. Then upload it. Now I've uploaded all the documents. I'll right-click on the first document and then copy its address. Next, hover over Collaborate, then click on Wiki. It takes me right to the index I've created. I go back to my Documents page, and then click on Edit. I'll expand my toolbar options, highlight First Document, and then click on the Link button. I paste the URL to the file, and then click OK. To repeat this, I can open my files in a new window. Then copy the URLs for the remaining files. Now click Save Changes. When I click on a file name, it'll download the document. Let's return to the index. I'll click on Reports to create my Reports page. Add a line break, change it to heading 1, center it. Now here, I'm going to add a macro to show my subpages. To do that, click the M button, and then select Table of Contents or Subpages. Then click Save Changes. If I had subpages for this, they'd be displayed here, but since I don't have subpages yet, it doesn't show anything. Click on Add Subpage. And now that has a subpage. So if we return to the index, then click on Reports, it'll list the subpage in the reports. The other type of macros are table of contents. Expand the toolbar. The table of contents macro is dependent on the headings you use. So to show you how that works, click on the M, and then add table of contents, and click OK. Let's say I've already written this wiki page. The title of the page is already heading 1, so that'll be at the top of the table of contents. I'll make the introduction heading 2. Part 1 is the next section, so that'll also be heading 2. This is a subsection, so I'll change this to heading 3. This is another subsection, so it'll also be heading 3. This will be heading 2. Heading 3. And heading 2. Then I click Save Changes. Now you can see that I have a table of contents macro at the top of the wiki. I can click on a link to skip right to a section. Another way to use wikis is to add sticky notes. As you scroll over the page, you'll notice that there's a floating Add Note button. Any member of the workspace can click on the Add Note button to add a sticky note anywhere on the page. When you're finished, click off of the note, and then you can move it anywhere. When I reload the page, you'll see that the note is still there. A great way to use wikis is to store information and files and then link to them from tasks.